Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip explains what happens if you try to solve systems of equations and there are no solutions, or if there are an infinite number of solutions. Okay, so we have two equations, two unknowns. We have one variable isolated, so we can replace y in the second equation with 3x plus 2. So we have 6x minus 6x. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Combining these two terms, a 6x and a negative 6x is 0. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. So we get down to a point where it says negative 4 is equal to negative 4. We knew that. We didn't need to solve a system of equations to learn that. What that means is that any value of x will work. If x is 2, negative 4 is still equal to negative 4. If x is 3, negative 4 is still equal to negative 4. So that means there's an infinite number of solutions, meaning that those two equations represent the same line. Let's solve the equation on the right for y. Let's isolate y, and you'll be able to see that they are the same line. So rewriting the equation on the right, 6x minus 2y equals negative 4. If I subtract 6x from each side, I get negative 2y equals negative 4 minus 6x. Divide each side by negative 2. Divide each term by negative 2. So y is equal to 2. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is 2. Negative divided by negative is positive. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Well, another way to write that, I could write y equals 3x plus 2. The order is not important in that addition. Well, that is the same as the other equation. So two lines on top of each other, you could say they cross everywhere, because the solution to a system of equations, of linear equations, is where those two lines cross. Let's look at another case. So I can replace y in this equation on the right with negative 2x plus 5. Two times negative 2 is negative 4x. 2 times 5 is 10. So I have 4x minus 4x plus 10 equals 2. Combining like terms, it says 10 equals 2. Well, 10 does not equal 2. Even if x is 25, 10 is still not equal to 2. So there are no values of x or y that would make that system of equations ever have a solution. Well, let's isolate the equation on the right, isolate y in the equation on the right, get it in slope-intercept form to see what that line looks like. 4x plus 2y equals 2. I'm going to subtract 4x from each side. And then, so that is 2y is equal to negative 4x plus 2. I just changed the order that I'm writing those terms. And I'm dividing by 2. So it says y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. That's not the same equation as the one on the left, but they do have the same slope. So it's two lines running parallel to each other if they have the same slope, but they never cross, so there is no solution. So if we have made no mistakes and we come up with something that is not true ever, then there will be no solution to that system of equations.